Law School Simplified, coming out June 10th, and I hope you get a copy, and it's really, really good. It's one of my favorite books, and the reason is it's very personalized. You can tell like the author, who's me, went through this material so many times. I don't give anything without an example. So that's a major thing. Like, just learning theory without examples is tough and doesn't make sense. It doesn't give you that real life grasp. So, and the way I present things and order things. So like, for example, I teach in real property law what are encumbrances, and that includes easements, it includes real covenants, it includes equitable servitude, and each of those things have so many different elements. I explain them with numerous examples plus hypotheticals, which are what ifs. What also makes this book unique, I make sure you know the model penal code for things in criminal law plus the common law version of, let's say, homicide. So those are two different dinosaurs. They overlap, like the model penal code learned from common law, but you still have to know for the next gen bar exam the different sets and how they are explained differently. The model penal code uses degrees versus common law, which is much more verbal, and you can see that. I remember taking evidence in law school, learning it for the bar exam, and it was confusing as to what hearsay is, but I explain it very thoroughly. I make sure you can't misunderstand it. The thing is with law, it's like law presents a lot of rare examples, it presents a lot of exceptions to the rule, and like I give you the practical real world take as to like, are these really common? Are you going to have to really deal with these frequently, or are these like minority situations? Those types of frameworks, those bird's eye views, help ground the situation, because you can get overwhelmed by, like I said, exceptions. And this book also basically gives a lot of history as well. Like, there's so much etymology for these words that if you understand them, you understand them like at their core and what they are. And also I make sure to explain to my reader, like, these are legal words versus the everyday colloquial version, and there are certain words that like you have to use properly in the legal context, and you can't use them like the everyday context. I also talk in the introduction about the career itself, maybe alternatives for college grads who have the skill set to pursue law but might find success in other domains. I explain like specifically the different types of lawyering there are and what you could do with that if you decide to go down that route. But